Your music, your music live. Your music, your music, your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome into Your Music Live here on Studio Live today for yet another week, bringing you the best indie music from all around this big blue marble of ours. My name's Pete Johns. I will be your host for this show, and we do this each and every week thanks to these fine folks. Look, I love them so much, I wear them on my chest. DistroKid, you're an independent artist, a creator, musician. You want to get your music out there to the world, to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, Deezer, all the places with just one simple upload. DistroKid got you covered. Plans starting from just $24.99 per year, and save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. We've got some amazing music for you here on the show this week on episode 301. So we're going to dive straight on into it with this new track from Menses, brand spanking new. The story behind this one: Menses lead singer Chris Brown used to be a magician, grappling with his own history. Mashed Potato looks into the behind-the-scenes home life of a working musician right as things begin to uncoil. Expect magic tricks, mashed potato, and mania. Sounds like my kind of party. Let's get this party started here with Menses and Mash Potato.
Mashed potato on my teeth, reminding me what it's like to be alone again. Mashed potato on my cheek, reminding me what it's like to be alone again. That mole upon your breast, reminding me what it's like to be alone again. Coca-Cola on your breath, reminding me what it's like to be alone again. Right now, I can't even think what a tangerine is right now, right now. I can't even think what a tangerine is right now. Put your hand into the man and feel how good it feels. Put your hand into the gravy and feel how warm it feels. Put your face into the mash. Now you've got mash on your lash. Right now, I can't even think what a tangerine is.
What is a tangerine, hey? A tangerine dream, some mess, some mashed potato, and very cool track there from Menses. What a great one. What a cool way to start. Just an indie gem to start the show with here today. Menses and Mashed Potato out of New Zealand. Fabulous band. And as with every single band and artist that we play on the show today, they're all linked in the description. If you're new around here, the way this show works is I play 1 to 2 minutes of about 30, 40 tracks. You get a little toast, and then the idea is the ones you dig, you jump in the description. So you kind of have a show, and then what a lot of people do is they go back through the list afterwards and they go and they watch and listen to the full tracks and then comment on them. And that's how we spread the joy and the love. Who doesn't want joy and love? I mean, some people don't want joy and love, but we're here for joy and love. All right, hands up. Put your hands up in the chat if you're here for joy and love. You know who someone is here for joy and love, and that's this guy, Alex Backus. Look, he's got love in the middle of his joy right there. And Alex tricked me because he submitted a song under the artist name Artisan Framework, which is a great name for an artist. Dear Pete, belated congratulations on 300 episodes of YML. Thanks for this fantastic show. I did not manage to submit this for YML 300, but here is the world premiere of my new project, Artisan Framework, with Story of a Journey. All the best and kind regards from the wonderful and amazing Alex. He didn't write that. I said that, because Alex has been with us since like the start of this show, and he's been a long-time supporter of me and this channel, and he's an amazing, amazing person. So for the very first time, you're hearing it here live. This is Artisan Framework with Story of a Journey. I love the synth sound, but yeah, with the big kick drum and the big rock drums coming in there as well. Mystical, absolutely. Great stuff there from our mate Alex Backus here on Your Music Live. Story of a Journey. You can check that one out down in the description as well. And don't forget that we do a couple of spin that wheels here on the show. So if you're watching, you need to listen out, look out for the special hashtag code word. I'll be giving you that in some point. See, it's mysterious. It's a tease. Some stage you'll be given a code word. And what you do is you put that code word in the chat. We spin a big wheel. And if it lands on you, you get to choose a song of yours to play on the show today. No waiting, no forming, no listing, nothing. Just your song on the show. So if that sounds good to you, hang about. Look out for Super Grand. Harriet B is up next. And they say this beautiful video and music was created by Andre, and I added the lyrics. I hope you like it. Well, if it's Harriet B, I think we will. This is called Drops of a Love.
Memories Just replay my love's defeat. You took her love away, yet you offer sympathy today. Your words just echo hollow, hollow. They can't touch or see the tears in me. I won't last pain, won't dream or last for love again. My finger pressed against the dam, tears bled in hand. Drops of love, my glass was full, was empty, breaking every rule. My teardrops fall. Those little joys, those tender times, still feel this tiny heart of mine.
Just lifts you up and takes you away, doesn't it? Brilliant stuff there. Harriet just seems to keep finding amazing artists to collaborate with. And Harriet's stuff is great. Harriet's stuff is beautiful and folksy and heartfelt, but she's working with some of these other artists that are just bringing a different vibe to it. Kind of like Arnie G and Marcus Cannell. I think I said that last week. But yeah, we've got some great artists here. Two great tastes that taste great together. Peanut butter and jelly. Or what is it? Chocolate and peanut butter. Why is it always peanut butter and things? Yeah, look at that. All the rounds of the paws. Yes, get those paws clapping for Harriet. Oh boy. Yeah, I love the video too. Excellent stuff indeed. Oh, look, Wild Rose CC, I couldn't agree with you more. If there's 50 people watching, why haven't you all hit the like button? Because I haven't guilted you into it yet. That's why. Consider this your guilt trip. If you like me and if you want to see me succeed, if you hit the like button, I will be your best friend forever. Just truth. All right, let's keep going before I get too silly here. I've got a bit of energy today. I had a few days off last week. In fact, I'll be talking about that in the after party for members and patrons today. More on that later. But for now, we got some Michael, aka Zuzu Zedland band to deal with. And by deal with, I mean enjoy. Hi, Pete. This tune is called The Design is Complete. My work is done. Another musical journey that sounds like another TV series. Michael has been creating some very movie, TV theme-worthy tracks lately, so let's see what this one has to offer. The design is complete. How cool was that? Yeah, the little funk breakdown there. Very nicely done. Yeah, it kind of went from like you could see it. I was like running along because it was like a action one, and then it's like boom, boom. Then it's like 70s cop drama, like gritty New York streets, 1975. So what I'm saying is, it had it all. The design is complete. Well, there you go. Does that mean that no more Michael music? Oh no. No, that track is complete, but I'm sure there's many more to come. Yeah, it was 80s, 90s, and then it kind of dropped back almost to the 70s, didn't it? Hello, Rena. How are you? Let's do the whip around. Say g'day. Give us a wave in the chat. Even if you're working and lurking, just give us a wave. Say g'day. Say hello, and we will say hello to you. We'll start with Tremor Bear. G'day to you. Strings and Pucks. Rena here. Many vibes. The wonderful Jenny Jalabay. Roque. Our wonderful moderator, Thomas Christ Gordon. Lee Weaver. Lewis Cook is here. So is Jogiva. D Fresh. Mark Bro. Sup, bro? Hugh Caldwell. Hello to you. Many vibes. The wonderful Kiara. Kiara. I'll just different every time. I'll get it right eventually. Centre, left, right. How are you? Countess Veltra. Florf. Germany. Hello to you all. Gary Gaza Hubs. If I've missed you, doesn't mean I don't love you. Just means maybe you didn't say g'day. Oh, there's David Cartret. G'day to you. Hello to Danny Ale Davis. Good to have you here. Lord Cyclone's here. Indy over 50. G'day to you, John. There's Lord Cyclone working and lurking. Barry Glenn is here also. It's an all-star cast of folks here today. So a big wave, a big shout out to all you. Repeat to Fade, signing in from France. Welcome aboard to you all. We're having a blast here already, and we're only a tiny chunk into the awesome music that we've got in store for you, including this one from Christopher Brousard. Good day to you, sir. I sang and played guitar, recorded using an AT2020 mic, mixed in Pro Tools. The album cover is a picture I took and edited of a cool air balloon light I bought for my parents. It now hangs in their backyard. Love it. I love it when stuff has a story. Like, yeah, this air balloon light hangs in his parents' yard, and that's the album art, which, as you'll see in a sec, is super duper cool. Let's take a listen to this. It's called Good Day, Christopher Brousard.
I'd like to say that today was a good day. Even the pain inside has gone away, and I can breathe in the day, and I will exhale away. I'd like to say that today was a good day. I can see the light shining through the mass of gray, and it's all in mine. A reflection in the stars that shine, shine. I'd like to say that today.
Up my alley in a big bad way for sure, because I love me some acoustic, folksy, ballady goodness. Even had the nice guitar taps in there. Super organic. And that's what we like around here, is to hear and feel the human element of our music. And that was definitely the case with that one there from Christopher Brousard. Up next, we have Centre, Left, Right. Hi, Pete. It's been a while. Hang on, you always have to do that. It's been a while. One day I realized how easy it is for us to die, or to not have existed in the first place. And it kind of hit me how lucky we are to be alive in the moment. So this song is dedicated to not taking life for granted. Here, bloody here. Let's give this one a spin. It's called To Be Alive is Nothing Short of a Miracle. Center, left, right. And then it does that, right? How cool is that from center, left, right? CLR clear. Sorry. Again, for our Australian friends, there's a product, maybe it's international, called CLR Clear. It was like calcium, lime scale, and rust, and it's a cleaning agent. So unfortunately, I can't see CLR, center, left, right, without thinking of cleaning my shower tiles. Although I must say, I listen to Centre Left Right far more often than I clean my shower tiles. Just saying, as my wife can attest. But I help out. I do things around the home. I try to do. We all do our best in life, don't we? Next up, well, sometimes, except sometimes you don't. Next up, I want to talk to you. I want to have a very serious chat about a topic that's been on my mind for a while. And that is the fact that some of you are not releasing your music with DistroKid. Yeah, our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid, can help you. They are the support mechanism for you to get your music out there to the world. An unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums can all be released using DistroKid. And you just subscribe, one yearly subscription. And subscriptions start at $24.99. And that's the unlimited plan. You can upgrade from there. So yes, you can go to the next plan up, which is the one I use, the Musician Plus plan, $44.99 per year. And can I just say $3.75 per month? What do we always say? That's less than a cup of coffee. And you get to release all your music to all the platforms. See all these little icons here? Each one of them represents yet another streaming platform. Some of them I've never even heard of, I'll be honest. I haven't heard of a lot of these, but you're on them. And it just means that your music has the best chance of being heard and listened to, whether your consumers are on Spotify or YouTube Music or Apple Music or Spotify or Deezer or Spotify. Sorry, I said Spotify 3 times because everyone's still on Spotify. No, love you, Spotify. Feel free to sponsor the show. Thank you to DistroKid. They will help you. They will get your music out there to all the platforms. And that's the thing. You can be platform agnostic. You don't have to care. You don't have to worry about what platform your listeners are on because you will be there. And if someone's going to be making money from your music, might as well be you. Who knows? That your next song could be someone's favourite song of all time. We thank DistroKid for their wonderful support of Your Music Live, and you can save 7% off on your first year on any DistroKid plan. There you go. Kes Caso released 3 tracks this week with DistroKid. Get it because it's 100% worth it. Work. Yeah. Thank you. Please feel free to hit the thumbs up button. We're 3, now only 2 away from hitting 50. We're gonna get there. I believe it. Hey, you know who we haven't heard from in a hot minute? Pagan Song. But guess who's back? Back again. Pagan Song. Tell a friend. I'm a big fan of the game Last of Us. On rewatching it again, it really struck me as how much of a Western this apocalyptic story is. Ennio Morricone's The Good, the Bad and the Ugly were a major influence in this piece. No clickers were harmed in the making of this video. Got it. This is Pagan Song. Back with us. Last of Us. Love those little plucks. I said plucks. How good is that? Pagan Song. A little different kind of direction from Pagan Song, but I am here for it and I approve. Very cool stuff. Indeed. Hello, Nathan. Welcome aboard. Who else? I saw Bryce in here as well. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well as well. And Greg Pincus. Hello, Pincus. Hope you are also having a swimmingly good weekend. It is Monday morning here in Australia, but I know for many of you, I'm not taking your weekend away from you. You still got yourself a bit of weekend left in the tank. Moody perfection is for sure. It was just called Last of Us, or The Last of Us, based on, I'm assuming, the video game that then became a TV show. My pop culture knowledge is slim. I spend too much time doing this stuff to watch TV and play too many video games. Although my youngest daughter got a gaming PC on the weekend, so I may have to sneak up to her room and start doing some more gaming. That might be challenging because she'll be on it. All right, up next is Jeremy Laura, and they say, this song is my attempt to explain depression and chronic pain. The journey is deeply personal and difficult to communicate, but important to try. It's our friends Strings and Pucks, two things that I'm very much about. So let's take a listen right now.
We walk under the same blue sky each day. What you don't see, my friend, is I'm walking in chains. Invisible
sickness, there is no cure. I'm losing sight of what I'm fighting for. It's okay if it's too much to ask you to stay. Will you stay anyway? 'Cause my sunlight is blocked by the clouds, and only the darkness seems clear to me now. It's hard to push back all the hurt, like praying for diamonds but living in dirt. When hope seems so distant and joy seems to be so faded, only pain is uncomplicated. Another day over, another day done. Another day where I go back to square one. There's no magic pill for when my pain begins. There's just no way out of this prison I'm in. One thing that helps is knowing that someone believes me. God, please believe me. 'Cause my sunlight is blocked by the clouds.
How cool is that? Just hits you, doesn't it? Hits you in the feels. And yeah, to everyone living with mental health, physical health, yeah, I hear you, I feel you. And there's always people here for. I know it's small talk, isn't it? Because you're like, yeah, you actually don't know how I feel, but I want to care. And there are always people to talk to. And I always say this, so cliche now, music isn't going to be like the solution, but it sure as heck don't hurt. It can only really help, whether it's a distraction, whether it's as a comfort, whether it's as something to just put your time and energy and emotion into. I think music is a wonderful thing for those of us that do struggle at times. Alrighty. Thank you so much for sharing that one, Jeremy. That was rad. And you can listen to and watch the whole version of it down in la description. Alrighty. And now for something completely different. We've got a couple of, shall I say, semi-political songs on. I know, just play the music. But if you removed sex and politics from music over the last 50 years, you'd be left with, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's not, like, you got to sing and you got to play and you got to express your emotions. So if you don't like that, maybe just, go grab yourself a cuppa for the next 3 minutes while we play this cool track from Kes Caso, the unofficial USA 2026 anthem for Scotland's soccer team. Video features a few Lego-inspired characters and a tiny hint of politics, but it's all good, wholesome fun. I used a few Apple loops, which add something extra to the sound, and squeezed in a bagpipe solo. Come on, the Tartan Army. Oh, and this is a world exclusive play of the video. Our second world exclusive in just 40 minutes of the show. Pretty amazing stuff. Let's give it a spin. Kes Caso, 1998, makes Scotland great again.
So grab a beer and get over here. Turn up the song and sing along, 'cause we're gonna party like it's 1998. Make Scotland great again. Make Scotland great again. Make Scotland great again.
Let's go.
Come on now. Come on now. 'Cause we're gonna party like it's 1998 with the Southern Army, and we're making Scotland great. So grab a beer and get over here. Turn up the song and sing along, 'cause we're gonna party like it's 1998. Oh Oh yeah, we're gonna party like it's 1998. Gonna party with a Tottenham army, and we're making Scotland great. We're gonna party so great. So grab that beer and get over here. Turn up the song and sing along, 'cause we're gonna party like it's 1998. 1998. 1998.
Oh, wow. How cool is that? Make Scotland great. Again from Kes Caso. What a vibe. Like, you'll be walking around singing, Make Scotland great. You know what? And bagpipes, exactly. And bagpipes. In honor of that song, let's make the code word. I've got to spell it right now. Let's make the code word for our first Spin That Wheel. Hashtag Scotland. Calm the Tartan Army. For sure. So hashtag Scotland. You don't have to capitalise it, even though I probably should have, at least in mine. But if you do or don't, that's up to yous. But the way this works, if you're new around here, if it's your first time on Your Music Live, you put in the chat hashtag Scotland, and what I do is I put your name into a big wheel, and then we spin the wheel, and whoever's it lands on gets to choose a song to play. It's just a little bit of fun to break up the show as we go. So while I frantically type with my little type fingers, didn't understand the assignment, Florf. I'm surprised it's not hashtag Germany that you've popped in there. Wild Rose CC's got it. All right, well, while we do that, we're going to play this track that comes to us from Jonathan Linton. Yeah, that Jonathan Linton. And this is a pretty cool one. It's from the archives, from the Yale archives, recorded live busking during COVID. And speaking of, it's all very UK, Scotland, sort of that part of the world relevant here at the moment, because this is the cover of the classic tune, Life in a Northern Town. Jonathan Linton.
A selfish army band played, and the children drank lemonade, and the morning lasted all day, all day. And through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the town away. Sat on the stony ground, and he took a cigarette out, and everyone else came down to listen. He said in winter 1963, it felt like the world would freeze, with John F. Kennedy and the Beatles. Watch the water roll down the drain as we falling down to the station. Although we never would wave goodbye, we could see him burning in his eyes as the train rolled out of sight. Bye. Hey, I'm
Jonathan Linton. Yes, the tiny little classic white picket fence in the background there. I forget where. Is it Taiwan that Jonathan lives? Yeah, can't recall. But yeah, so cool. And but for people worried, yeah, don't worry. That's a Shure SM58. Those things are 100% resistant to COVID. In fact, rumor has it that to make the vaccines, they ground up the metal grill from an SM58, and those things are so strong and powerful that it just wiped it out. Just wipes it straight out. I joke. Please don't grind up your microphone and make your own vaccines. That would be a bad idea, especially a Shure SM58. Those things are great. We have a lot of names in our wheel. I was frantically tippity typing there, but I'm going to give you one more song to get your hashtag Scotland into the chat while we play another cover tune. This is The Highland featuring Kip, Easy and Bryce. It's sharing our Pink Floyd cover tonight on Pete's Your Music Live, a tribute to a timeless band. Hope you enjoyed the journey. Are there any Pink Floyd fans in the house? Yeah, there are plenty of people around this community that love a bit of Floyd, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this one, The Great Gig in the Sky.
Said I was frightened of dying. Cool. Saxophone for the win. Very nicely done. Yeah, lots of chatter about microphones now. Cool stuff there. Thank you for sharing that one. The Great Gig in the Sky by The Highland. They're getting a like, and they could get a subscribe, but I'm already subscribed. If you've liked any of the tracks you've heard so far, or predict you'll like the ones in the future, they're all linked down in the description, so you can jump on down there. And while you're there, you'll find links to all sorts of things. The merch store. Get yourself a big giant-ass mug. They're rad, I promise you. You can fit like 2-shot coffee or like a whole can of soda in there. I'm rocking the water right now, but less fun. Or get yourself a t-shirt there. You can also become a patron or a member of the channel and enjoy things like the after party and some other perks. And you can support me through donations, super chats, super stickers, and PayPal donations. Alrighty, let us grab the wheel and give her a spin. Why did I just gender the wheel? We have got too many names on here. I think we've broken the record. There's more than 30 on here. I'm going to read them out just to make sure we've got everyone on board. If we jump over here, I'm just going to close out the ads and come over to our screen. Here she is. Wild Rose CC, centre, left, right, Strings and Pucks, Brad, Mark, Rhythmius, Professor Boomer, Alexander D Fresh, Crimson Crux, Thomas Christ, Nathan, Greg, Amos, Bradley, Joy Giver, Florf, Gordley Weaver, Jerry Gomes, Minnesota Flats, Paul O Farrell, J-Star, Tremor Bear, Kes Caso, Johnny Rainbow, Wolfstone Studio, Russ, Lila, Gary Hubbs, and Lord Cyclone. Final call. Do we have anyone left? I don't think so. I think we're all in. I think we're all good. I think we're all down. I think we're all done. Let's hit the wheel.
Oh, it's a classic. I can't even sing to this. It's just the drum roll. Where's it gonna land? Oh, it's a Russ Leland showdown. Oh, there you go. Right between two moderators, Russ and Leela, and it's come up Russ. So Russ knows the drill around here. It's been a while. Russ was on a winning streak there for a while, and I don't think he's won in a hot minute. So good to see a worthy winner there in Russ 8889. Russ knows the drill. All he needs to do is in plain text right here in the chat, just put artist name of the track, and the platform, and I will go and dig it up. And the good thing about Russ is he's got about 14 different projects. He could choose one of his, he could choose some Giants, he could choose some cat named Vienna, or he'll probably go left field and choose something I've never even heard of. We'll find out in just a jiffy. While Russ makes his decision, Joe and Barry Glenn, they're back. Yes, it's the return of like Pagan Song's back and CLR's back and Joe and Barry Glenn are back. So awesome to see you back here. A traditional whaling song written by Miller George Scroggie in the 19th century. It is said that the poet who owned or lived on the farm left to pursue a whaling career. Crimond and Mormond Hill are situated in Buchan, Aberdeenshire. Where? Scotland. What is it? It's Your Music Scotland today, because it's, I don't know why, but you just get these themes sometimes where it's, Scotland for the win on this one. So let's give this one a spin. Farewell to Talafi was, yes, Joe and Barry Glenn. Let's listen.
Farewell to Tyworthy, a due moment hail, and the dear land of Crimond, I bid you farewell. I'm bound off to Greenland, I'm ready to sail, in the hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. Farewell to my comrades, for while we must part, and likewise the dear lass who first won my heart. The cold coast of Greenland my love will not share, and the longer my absence, more loving she'll feel. Oh, our ship is well rigged, and she's ready to sail. The crew, they are anxious to follow the way. When the icebergs do float, and the stormy winds blow, where the land and the ocean is covered with snow. Oh, the cold coast of Greenland is barren and bare.
Love that chord progression in this track. Really, really cool. And of course, Joe's voice, Barry's guitars. I've said it for a long time. When I grow up, I want to be Barry Glenn. I can imagine Georgie's Joe and I'm Barry, and we're just sitting there, just sipping cocktails, playing music. Sounds like a great place to be, and beautifully played. I'm hearing Georgie. She's down. I think she's down with that. We'll grow old together, drinking and playing music. Two of life's wonderful pleasures. Thank you, Joe and Barry Glenn. Yes, Russ has won our Spin That Wheel. And as usual, Russ likes to pay it forward. He created the video for this track. It's Brad Example And it is the Run remix, Brad Example featuring Dave Bahun. And it was released just 3 days ago. And I've not even seen this because I've had a busy weekend. I had a few days off, so I haven't actually caught up on this one. So great timing and very cool stuff. I can't strum like you, but you can finger pick like nobody's business, Barry. We need to get together so I can strum away with my open chord strumming, and you can do all the finger style. All right, let's play this one here from Brad Example. This is called Run, the Russ remix on your Music Live.
Tired of all these games and taking chances. Rebuilding dreams, the past comes rising from the ashes. Talking to strangers, they all say nothing. My soul has gone rotten from the blessings disguised as weapons. Wrote my story down in blood. Wash my hands clean in the blood. Left a trail of blood and tears. There's no escape. The vultures wait. We will run, 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 run. Lines are drawn and I can read between them. One chance left, no regrets, I've come and gone. Picking up the pieces, build a mountain out of madness. No hope or forgiveness, all the weapons are disguised as questions. Wrote my story down in blood. Wash my hands clean in the blood. Left a trail of blood and tears, there's no escape, the vultures wait. We will run, 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 run. Talk is cheap when it's buried inside lies. Well, who is who and who are you? The truth escapes in time. You're trapped in a prison of fiction. Play a role, you're still a victim. Run and hide the blind, they lead the blind. Wrote my story down in blood. Wash my hands clean in the flood. Left a trail of blood and tears, there's no escape, the vultures wait. We will run, 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 run. We will run, 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 run. We will run.
Love the video, love the song, love the imagery there of a few randos in a studio there, as well as the awesome like vinyl pressing and lathes and all that sort of stuff. It's really well done, really great stuff indeed. Yeah, excellent. Such a rippin' rocker from Brad Example. Yeah, great bass, great guitar, like Dave Bahun's guitar on that. It's amazing. And of course, Brad's very one-of-a-kind voice on that one also. Awesome stuff. Look, the first chunk of music was just outstanding, and I don't know what can the second chunk do. If I was the second chunk, I'd be worried right now because that was some amazing tunes from some great artists to start the show. But do not fear, we got another 2 sets of music to finish off your evening or day here, and then hang out for the after party. The after party today, I'm opening it up. It'll be unlisted still, so it won't be available to the public, but I've made it an unlisted, and I've let the Patreon folks. So if you support me on Patreon, or if you're a member, you can come along. The members won't get a member notification though, but you will be dumped there straight after this show. And, little secret, if you're neither, you just hang out. You'll get the dump. So I won't share the link here in the chat, but you will get The Dump. So check your notifications, check your emails. If you're a member or a patron, you'll be able to get that, or just hang around at the end and you'll be sent over to the after party. We'll kick into our big second set in just a jiffy, but a few little housekeeping bits. If you haven't already hit the thumbs up button, please go ahead and do that. Don't forget that you can check out our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. I love them so much, I wear them on my chest. They will help you get your music out there to the world. You can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs and albums, all for just $24.99 per year, and save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Hello to the folks who've joined us. We've got GarageBand covers here. We've got Christopher Brousard, who we played earlier. And if you're here and you're hanging in the back and you're waiting, then just say good day. We don't bite. We're very friendly around here. Now, someone who had to joined us but is not well. So let's send out some love to our friend Adorable Anarchy. She's not feeling it today, so we'll see us next week. But we're going to play her song anyway. She says, "Hi Pete, here's my original song. I wrote a whole album of science songs for my dad last year. He's a retired science teacher. This is one of them about a little rhyme he used to tell us when we were kids. He thought we could learn from it, and I'd like to think we have. It's good advice for anyone. I set it to music because, of course, I did. This song is called H2SO4. A good starting point will be 29:30. So that's where we're going to start. Adorable Anarchy."
Little Johnny used to drink, but he shall drink no more. For what he thought was H2O was really H2SO4. He fell to his knees and died there on the floor. For what he thought was H2O, really H2SO4. H2SO4, he died there on the floor. He would drink no more. This is terrible. He would drink no more. H2SO4. Little Johnny.
Yeah. Yes, that would be a bad acid trip if you confused your H2O with your H2SO4. Very cool stuff. Kind of reminds me of, there was a great album that They Might Be Giants did. They Might Be Giants, I'm not sure if you're aware, they have their like sort of regular stuff, but they have a whole bunch of kids' music as well. But it's like nerdcore. It's similar to that. It's very nerdy kids' music. So it's all about, and my favorite song is "The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is," I can't remember the words, "at a temperature of millions of degrees." Yeah. So clearly I didn't pay enough attention to all the words, but it's really cool because why not learn through music? We've been doing it for years. What do you think Sesame Street's all about? And Play School for our friends here in Australia. Yeah, round of the applause for Adorable Anarchy, and hope she's on the mend. All right, let's play our next track. It is from Countess Veltra. It's track 3 of 4. Let's get the track number right this time, shall we? Track 3. 1, 2, 3. It looks like it starts right about there. It is called Ravens, and we're going to play it for you. Countess Veltra.
Yes, the bell fills are pretty rad, aren't they? It gets the gothic blood pumping, says Thomas. Yeah. Concrete Blonde, you reckon? Yeah, I can't not hear The Cure. Not sure. I don't know that the Countess loves it. Every time I play a Countess Veltra track, I say, I don't know, it just gives me that Robert Smith kind of vibe. But yeah, excellent riff. Like when you're changing chords, but leaving the riff sitting there, it creates this beautiful sort of feel with the same overtones. Yeah, excellent stuff. Look at all those paws being rounded. Good, yes. Throw the paws, rounds of applause. Someone else who deserves a round of applause is our wonderful friend Galileo Chatau. Hi, Pete. This is a promo for our upcoming EP. It's only 1 minute, 10 seconds long. Remember, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Ha ha. Thanks a trillion. Cheers, sincerely, from Galileo Chatau. And this is a new artist.
Artist on the horizon. One that never sleeps. The one that creeps in your mind, in the spaces of your mind that you forgot about. There's only one type of artist. One that is completely dedicated to his craft. He laughs at society. He laughs at those who doubt him. He conspires on those who drought him. And he takes from those and never, ever wants anything but the best for himself and those he loves. So let's create together. Let's make our minds up together that we are going to complete what we've started.
Anyone else feel like they were being hypnotized there? It's so unique. And every time I press play on something from our friend Galileo Chatau, never know what you're going to get out of that. So I'm intrigued. As to what that project's actually going to be like. If that's the teaser trailer of it, what are we expecting? And we don't know because we had zero visuals there too. So who knows what it's going to be? But you got to love it when it's just out there kind of stuff. Like that. Thank you for sharing that one. I know. It's just the tick, 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 brain melting kind of stuff, isn't it? Yes, thank you, Mark Bro. One of our wonderful moderators has reminded you that if you show me some thumb love, I'll be your friend forever. So if you haven't already hit the thumbs, thank you. Someone just did it. You're awesome. All right. Welcome to our next section, which I'm titling our 8-bit arcadey goodness hour. Actually, it's not. We just happen to have two artists coming up that both make great video game music. The first one is from Rhythmius, who says, so last time there must have been some miscommunication. I meant to say to start from the beginning of the video and end at the 240 mark. No worries. There's always a 301st episode. Yep, there is. And that's what it is. So I didn't understand the assignment. Let's see if I get it right this time. We will play this from the start. This is Rhythmius Music Mod 0.5 on Your Music Live.
it go from there? That's what you're going to have to find out by going and listening to Rhythmius by checking the link down in the description. All the songs and tracks are there. All we need is QB the Penguin to come back. I believe they're creating again. I keep meaning to reach out and say, we need you back on YML, because QB the Penguin was kind of our OG video game, 200 BPM, 8-bit, 16-bit chip tune creator. And we've got Rhythmius here with us now, who is awesome, and someone else who is awesome. The probably one of the younger members of Your Music Live community, who is already creating stuff that I wish I could make at 47. And they're about 30 years younger than me. They say they can't keep me down for long. Also, I made this song in front of a bunch of 7th grade choir girls. I'm one of the 4 9th graders in our entire class because I was trying to teach them music, and one started using a harpsichord. I had some neuron activation and cooked on the spot. I used my school-issued laptop because they don't block my websites. There you go. See, because you use, that's a good advertisement for the kids out there. The more obscure the thing you use, the least likely your school's going to know about it and block it. Like ChatGPT, yeah, they know that. They're going to block that. YouTube, they're going to block. Like probably BandLab, they're going to block. But yeah, if you're using those like weird sort of sites that very few people have heard of, probably get away with it. Am I encouraging the students to misbehave? A little bit. Let's play this one. It's called The Ballroom, Where Time Misbehaved. There you have it. Here for a good time, not a long time for sure. Very good stuff. That's what Wolfgang Amadeus was rocking on his harps when no one was around, right? Exactly. You know that they were experimenting with this stuff. I love a good harpsichord. You don't have to worry about how hard you hit the keys. If you don't know, a harpsichord is like a piano, but before they developed the hammer action that the piano keys use, which is obviously a lot more complex, the harpsichord just plucked it. Did we have this discussion a few weeks ago? I think someone had a track with harpsichord in it a few weeks ago. We had this discussion, but there you go. If you didn't know the difference, a harpsichord versus a piano, very similar instrument, but a harpsichord will pluck it and a piano will whack it. There you go. This has been your music education moment with Johns. Hang in there, folks. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. We've got our next Spin That Wheel coming up in just a jiffy. We need hashtag ideas. Give me your hashtag ideas in the chat, and if there's one that's rad, I will select it. Here we have Seaside But Still Docked up next. They say, hello, Pete and everyone in the community. Just another day is my tribute to the iconic singer-songwriter Nick Drake. It's a rough recording, which, I don't know, might actually be the most fitting way to approach it. Anyways, cheers from Seaside, who breathes the light Nick bleeds. Very cool. Let's give it a spin on Your Music Live.
How many times the tables turn your label, the RPM is wavering. The needle's worn, the sleeve is torn, the coffee stain cover's hue is fading. And people like you, with your skin too few, oh how you bleed at the seams, and I
I just wish you had another day, a heavenly intervention to pave the way, and we'll press palms and sever any petulant hold death may have on you. So come on by, let's go see the riverman. I hear he's got plans to show us a place to be on the riverbank under the shade of a willow tree, where you can strum to your whispering, wandering song, and we will be right by your side. And I just wish you had another day.
Look, you know I'm a sucker for some cool low-down vocal vibes and, some wonderful guitar sounds as well. Nicely done. Yeah, a little tribute there to Nick Drake. And, here from Australia, Nick Cave has similar sorts of vibes. I love a baritone. Speaking of a baritone, where's our mate SM Borthwick? Speaking of Scotland, one of our main Scottish representatives missing in action. I hope you're well, Scott. You aren't obliged to be here. I know that Scott catches up on the replays when he's unable to be here, and he's just gone. He's probably just listening to this. He's woken up in the morning, listening to it, eating his cornflakes. Oh, hey, hi, Pete. Hi, Scott. All right. I imagine that would be weird. I like to put weird things into the world. Oh, hashtag baritone, maybe. Maybe we go hashtag baritone. Options. We're going to play this one. Tim Feeney, a.k.a. Minnesota Flats. This is a garage band track from about a year ago, which I'd kind of forgotten about. It was more quickly written and mixed than most of my other tunes because it's not that musically complex, I suppose. Regardless, it's a bit more rockin' than a lot of my other stuff, and I thought everyone might enjoy the change of pace. I hope you'll like it. And we've got version 2 here. So obviously they said, oh, Tim's like, I rushed it. And he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have rushed it. And so he created a second version, which he's resubmitted, and we'll play that one for you here now. This is Don't Look Now, Minnesota Flats. That is groovy AF. How cool is that? Yeah, the little harmonies that slipped in there as well. Very nicely done there from Minnesota Flats. Very cool. Yeah, that synth lead. Woo! I really like a slide synth lead. It sounds really rad. So cool indeed. Rad to the rad. And that ain't bad. You know who else ain't bad? Our wonderful friends at DistroKid.
Yeah. DistroKid is so cool. Here's the thing. Here's a DistroKid hack. You might be thinking, well, once you put your music out there to the world, then what do? How do you make sure that it gets onto like future platforms? Well, I got a little tip for you here. Let's go back in time and let's find a track of mine, like my own battle EP. I like this EP. This was a cool EP, but it's not on as many platforms as some of my other stuff. And why is that? Well, because platforms come and platforms go. But what we can do is actually come in here and add to more stores. Look at that. Look at all these new stores that have come since I released this EP. I'm even going to put it on Roblox. There you go. You got to say, yes, I understand all these things to get it onto Roblox. But let's get it onto Roblox and TikTok. Why not? Let's do that. Oh, yeah. Let's put it on the TikTok commercial library. So you get complete control over this stuff. And then all we do is hit the add button. DistroKid does all the work. So there you go. I've been leaving listens on the table for the last 4 years because this EP from 2020, 6 years. Oh, wow. Time flies, doesn't it? I've been leaving listens on the table because it's not been on all these different platforms. And now it'll go there and it'll pop out there as like a new release on the platforms. So DistroKid not only gets your music out there the first time, but there's a whole bunch of stuff. If you dive here into the goodies, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. There's playlists, there's promotion options. You can create little promo cards and videos that you can use to promote your music. It is super rad. So I highly encourage you to get over to that link there, sign up to DistroKid, save 7% off your first year, and get your music out there. Get your music into other people's ear holes. And yes, I am going to say it like that. Let's play another track. This one comes to us from Greg Barnett. Hey, Pete, well done on achieving 300 episodes. Thank you. Inspired by Julian Lennon's poignant Saltwater, this one is several environmental songs by me. The most stripped-back production on the album is just my 12-string, my vocal, and a MIDI violin. Please skip the first 60 seconds, which is a visual prologue. Okay, let's jump in here. We'll cue this one up at the 60-second mark and play this one. This is Greg Barnett.
Earth rise on a dead and dusty plain, a precious diamond shining in the dark. Your eyes begin to water and your chest just aches in pain. All you know held in that little spark, a mother like no other, carried us for oh so many years. But that blue has turned a different hue and no longer seems so crystal clear. Earth rise like a lighthouse in the black of night, brings us home from the great beyond. I see no nations down there, or why they have to fight. The same water, air and land joins everyone. A mother like no other, we've beaten down and turned our back upon. And that hue so blue has disappeared from view. Once beautiful, her face is turning brown. All the teeming billions have run right out of luck. We didn't think about the
It's hard to turn something like that down because it's so poignant, so ridiculously relevant right now that, yeah. And a lot of people that do actually go up into space, like astronauts and people that go up into space, they all say that the same thing. They look down and they're like, why are we so divided? Everything is the same. We are all just living beings on a big floating rock. Why do we have to do stupid things
like destroy the environment, like start wars. It's craziness. Yes, rise for Mother Earth for sure. Peace for the win. Yeah, more relevant right now than probably any other time in history. Alrighty, yes, lovely but so true. But and look, inspiring, and again, music can help. And anytime that you can send a message, maybe one person will just make one better decision today after listening to that track. Maybe it will be me. Maybe it will be me. Maybe I'll find a way to not do something that would be impacting that I could do differently. My brother was born the day the Apollo 8 craft that took the Earthrise photograph splashed down. There you go. Very cool stuff. We will continue on. We're going to do a hashtag thing, don't we? I'm low on ideas for hashtags. So you know what I'm going to do? We're going to go hashtag Earth. We are all Earthlings. Take me to your leader, Earthlings. So let's go with a little hashtag Earth, because we are all part of this one Earth. There are no divides. They are all human-made, manufactured separations and divisions. They don't actually exist. So chuck your hashtag Earth, be like Alexander, be like Gaza Hubs, and get your Earth on in the chat. Alrighty, up next we have Daria. And Daria says, Daria presents Unholy, a dark electronic guitar release shaped by the aesthetics of ancient ruins and a cold goddess of chaos. It captures the moment when addiction is no longer mistaken for passion, unfolding from a restrained, almost fragile beginning into a dense, Yaspin finale, where everything becomes clear. Nicely said. Let's give it a spin. This is Unholy from Daria on your Music Live. Then it does that. Oh, a little bit more, okay. Sorry, I had to do that. Yeah, I know, it's so cool. It just goes next level. Like you're not expecting it, and then it just goes all new metal on you. I love it. Very cool stuff. Very great drums. Yeah, sounds like cannons of drums. Really fits the imagery, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does awesome stuff. So Daria, hopefully we hear more from Daria in the that's what I'm talking about, Brousard. Abso-freaking-lutely. A brilliant song there. A great one. I know guitar solos, they're my weakness. I actually do love guitar solos, but people usually position them around the 2-minute mark of their song because it's verse, chorus, bridge, solo, and we often miss the solos. So, very good stuff there from Daria. I'm sure many of you are racing down to the descriptions to give them a subscribe. In fact, I've just done that myself. I've subscribed to their topic channel there. I'm going to chuck a like on them. Comments are turned off, unfortunately, on that one. Otherwise, I would comment and say, that was rad. All righty, it is time to spin our wheel. If you want to try and get in last minute on the wheel spin, you got yourself about 30 seconds while we just tidy things up. Here it is, hashtag. I've forgotten the hashtag. No, it's not that. Don't type that in. Hashtag I forgot. It's hashtag Earth, of course it is, because we're talking about the Earth. So hashtag Earth. And who have we got in here? So far, a smaller selection here. We have Alexander, we have Gaz Hubs, Lord Cyclone, David Carteret, Thomas Christ, Joy Giver, Nathan, Amos, Strings and Pucks, Professor Boom, Apollo, Farrell, Many Vibes, Gordley Weaver, Jade Star, Russ, Brad, Leals, T-Soups, Indy Over 50, and Denise. And looks like Minnesota Flat. You know what happens when someone comes in last minute? They often win. I don't know what it is. Oh, we've got... Okay. Sorry, we've got a whole bunch of late entries here. Mark's back. He's in. We've got Goats on the Roof. I'm sorry, folks. People are like, you should have just spun the wheel, Jones. T-Soups, you're in there. Who else? Minnesota Flats. I put in Brousard. I put in Mark. I put in Goats on the Roof. Put in. Have we got everyone? Are we all down, all done? We've got about 20. So you've got about a 5% chance of a win here. We'll give it a red hot go. Let's give it a spin. Ready? Spaghetti. Go. Oh, yeah. We'll spin that wheel. Who is gonna win? A YML. Gonna be a boom. Gonna be a boom. It's gonna be Professor Boomer in the house. The prof has won. How cool is that? It's so funny because I emailed Professor Boomer yesterday. We're trying to sort out something, an interesting collaboration coming up, which you'll hear more about soon. But there you go. And Professor Boomer has won. So there you go. Hashtag rigged in the chat because John's clearly rigs it. It's like, nah, very much not. Woot woot. The prof is Victorian. No, he's victorious. Don't be Victorian. Speaking of which, I've got to check if the cricket started. I think it might have. South Australia are playing Victoria in the Sheffield Shield cricket, which doesn't mean much to many of you, but it's day 5. South Australia need 5 wickets to win, and Victoria need like 95 runs to win. It is on a knife's edge, people. And I'll be watching that. While we do the after party, I'll be watching the cricket. So if you come along to the after party, there'll be cricket happening there. Professor Boomer would like free to play on the Tube of You. So let's do that. I'll bring us over here and we'll search it up live here on the show. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure if I put Professor Boomer and free to play, is it going to bring us up? Look at that. Perfectly done. Easy done. Professor Boomer, you're a veteran. You are good at this stuff. So let us bring up this track. I think we played it before, but it's a while ago. So it's like a 4-month-old track. So we haven't played it for a bit, but we're going to give it a spin for you right here, right now. On Your Music Live, the winner of our Spin That Wheel, Professor Boomer.
Do you have a little time?
Master Boomer with a cool little track sharing us there with the spin that wheel. When I will add that as we speak into the section below right here, right there. There it goes. It's in. It's the Play My Fire Beat track from Professor Boomer. No, it's not. Spin That Wheel. I always give it the wrong name. We used to call it Play That Fire Beat. It's now Spin That Wheel. Very, very cool. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm going to get distracted now. You're going to have to deal with Pete's... I have sports addiction and music addiction. They're both good, solid addictions. But the cricket, Victoria are 8 wickets down now. So South Australia need only 2 wickets to get, and Victoria still need like 70 odd runs. So it could be all she wrote. It could be all over bar the shouting before we even finish today's show. So here's hoping. What a great second set. Are you ready for set number 3? Well, to get ready, you got to do a couple of things. You got to hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Just make sure it's lit up. Make sure it has a little white thumb there next to the like button for Your Music Live. And don't forget, you can go and check out our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. They can help you get your music out there to the world. Save 7% off your first year. Link there, link down there. All of the songs we've already played are already linked down there, as well as all the songs we're playing in this third set, which starts now. And we've got a special one for you here. This is Project Reverb. If that sounds familiar, that is our friend John from Indie Over 50s project. And this is a very, very cool track. It says, I wrote this in 1986. It was popular as a part-time covers and originals pub band in Australia in the 80s. Reimagined 40 years later with Michael Fogarty as producer is ultimately a positive song, but about all young man's angst. And it's called Turn Around Project Reverb.
And strife. My world keeps falling and it's getting down. Pretty soon I hope that things will turn around. But I know, yes I know sometimes that what you see and what you get are different things, and so I sit back down and listen into say
Sometimes your hooks don't need words, they just need a melody. Very cool stuff there. Project Reverb. Loving the key change there too. Very, very cool vibe. You can. It's very 80s. I'm writing a song at the moment, and I want it to have like a more 80s folk vibe. And yeah, that key change sort of towards the end, just perfection. Good stuff, indeed. Hey, Chateau's in the house. Oh, absolutely. I can imagine. I can imagine sitting in a pub in the 80s. Well, I can't because I was, underage in the 80s. But I can imagine that would have gone down very nicely in the pub scene here in Australia back in the 1980s. Hey, it's the Australian fellow YouTuber chunk here because we've got another track from an Aussie and someone that you may know. I know many of you also watch our mate Mike from Creative Source, and he's got a track. Yeah, like myself, like Jade, a lot of us creators, we don't make enough of our own music. So it's great to hear John. It's great to hear Jade when she creates music, and hopefully I can get a new song out pretty soon. But this is our mate Mike Enjo. He says, written in about 2 hours, recorded in a day, and video made in a day. This is I See Red.
I see red as you move through my head. I hear all of the words that you said. I see red. I see blue. It's the color of you. It's the color of oceans we knew. I see red, I see blue. And I want to reach out and stop the man that I knew. I want to tell him to turn from all that you do, that you do. I see green, but it's not what it seems. Some illusions are shades in between. I see you, I see green, and I want to reach out and stop the man that I
Pouring the creative source out into the world. Absolutely. Good stuff there from Mike Enjo of Creative Source. And I'll have Mike on the Creator Town Hall in just a couple of weeks' time. So keep an eye on the schedule and the local programming and make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I'll be having a chat to Mike about how things are going with his music making and how things are going with the channel, what's happening in YouTube land of late, and helping you with your musical creations. Because Mike and I are very different. We have the same sort of end goal, which is helping you create and record and release music, but it's why the world is as it is. Diversity, baby. You want different people and different perspectives, and that's what the Creator Town Hall's all about. That's why we talk to a bunch of different people on that show. Alrighty, there you go. Mike led you to Studio Live today. Yeah, and I've probably led some people to Mike and some people to John over at Indie Over 50. It's all a big love fest. And there's, again, I highly recommend it that you go and don't just watch me. Don't just listen to this show. Go and diversify. Like, you get yourself into trouble. If you just blinkers on and you're only watching one person or only listening to one voice, that's where people get into trouble in the world. You want to hear a whole bunch of different voices, different ideas, different thoughts, different opinions, and then put them all together and make up your own mind at the end of the day. Up next, we have Jack and God is Gracious. Reality is written about when miracles happen and leave you speechless. It's so good that it looks like a fantasy. Hard to believe, but this is reality.
Why you look at me like I got anything left to say? Hey, reality, my fantasy, you and me. Oh, like I got anything say? Oh, my fantasy, like I got Why's over me? Like I got anything left to say? Hey, baby, my she's saying everything you say got me feeling it. Oh, like I got anything say? Oh, my fantasy, everything in your eyes, happening into me, you know me. Hey, this love, bro, they have me crazy and we steal.
Love it. Yep. Love the creativity. Love the beat. It is seriously a lit beat there. Jack and God is Gracious with Reality bracket Diamond. Yeah, cool production, right? Just out there, just something a bit different. Again, variety is the spice of life, and that has some variety right there. Up next, we're going to play this one from Gayatri. We're going to try to. We'll see how this goes because I've got the Spotify link here. I'm not a Spotify user. So we'll see if it lets me play it. I think you can play one song with Spotify not being signed in. No, you can't. Okay. We will try this again because I think I have a free account. If we open the Spotify app, this is a bit behind the scenes here. The problem is the platform I usually use is called song.link, and I just went there to try and translate this track to a platform to play it, and it wouldn't work. But it does seem to be working over here, so we're going to be able to listen to a little bit of this. This Abang expresses a deep desire for unwavering devotion to Lord Hari. The devotee prays that their mind remains fixed only on God's divine form, free from all worldly desires and illusions. If you haven't heard Gayatri Gaquad Galani before, you're in for a treat. Let's give it a spin.
तेथे माझे अर्थ नको देवा तेथे माझे अर्थ नको देवा समचरण दृष्टी विटेवरी साजिरी समचरण दृष्टी विटेवरी साजिरी ब्रह्मादिक पदे दुःखाची शिराणी ब्रह्मादिक पदे दुःखाची शिराणी तेथे दुश्चित
Really cool stuff. I like on that one that you've got kind of almost sort of Western bass line there and a little sort of percussive beat, but you've still got the harmonium and you've still got the wonderful microtonal vocals there of Gayatri Gaquad Galani. Very nicely done. And yeah, if anyone knows of another platform, I've been using song.link, which goes over to, what is it called? It's Odesily or something like that. And what you used to be able to do until now is paste in a Spotify link, and I've pasted a YouTube link there. Maybe that's not the right one. But when I pasted a Spotify link in there earlier, it just said, can't do it. Well, see, it worked with this one. That's so weird. So I just put in the next track, which is Augur's Audio Cult, and it worked like a treat. So maybe it's a Spotify issue. You know what? I wouldn't put it past Spotify to have cut off the ability to use their links to put into these services to get links to other platforms. Anyway, yes, we all live in harmonium, right? Absolutely. Very cool stuff there, though, from our friend Gayatri Gaquad Galani. All right, up next is, no surprise, our friends at Augur's Audio Cult. Now, they haven't told me not to do this, so I'm going to do what I did last week. We're going to play the song, and I'm going to read the story as a voiceover. So, excuse me. Just had to clear my throat and get ready. Oh, ready to perform for you. Get the posture right. And let's play this one from Augur's Audio Cult. Talani is at a grocery store in Winnipeg. Someone taps him on his shoulder. He turns around quickly with a knife in his hand, but then he sees Gahani. He is relieved but also annoyed by her presence. Tiliani, please return. The higher-ups are talking about you, said Gahani. Let me guess. You told them I left, said Tilani. No one has said anything, and I'm sorry I told Kenevo. But he asked me if you were leaving, and I caved because I'm in love with him, said Gahani. Gahani, what the hell, said Tiliani, with shock and confusion. Kenevo and all of us have done our best to cover for you, but Bartho now knows you're gone. He doesn't know if you ran away or just living somewhere else. But the catchers of Hader will come looking for you, and when they find you, they will bring you to the Ingatherer. A little Augur's Audio Cult there. And hopefully, I know it makes me want to do the voiceover style there when we hear Augur's Audio Cult. And it saves some time because I spend about 2 minutes reading it and then 2 minutes playing it. So I'm all for efficiency. And if Augurs are offended by that, they can let me know, and I'll introduce and then play the song in the future. We are coming sort of towards the end of the show here, but we got a little bit to go. Quick cricket update, because I know you're all really, really concerned by that. Victoria now 9 wickets down for 139, and South Australia are on the verge of winning their second Sheffield Shield in a row. It's my team. I was over there on day 1 and 2. It rained for most of it. But so wish me luck, folks, even if you don't care. And our team hadn't won the Shield since I was like a wee lad for like 30 years. And we won last year, and the team won last year, and hopefully they can pull out a very, very historic win here. Raul Neves has got a brand new one that he just snuck in under the bar, and I thought, hey, it's Raul Neves, I'm going to sneak it in. Hello, Pete, presenting my latest recording just for tonight. Speaks of a couple finding themselves again after a long time apart, rekindling their younger days and enjoying life together again. Hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you're going to enjoy this one too. It's Raul Neves. Of course you're going to enjoy it. Let's give it a spin. Love it. Love the message. Love the track. Raul Neves is going from strength to strength, this guy. Really creating some great stuff. Some classic old school rock. And if you sort of saw a big smile come across my face during that track, it's because South Australia just won the Sheffield Shield. That's the national cricket competition here. So my state's gone 2 from 2. So sorry for the distraction, but I was watching it and I saw the wicket happen and I'm like, oh. So yes, a big comeback too, because they were way behind. But yeah, back to music. Raul Neves. Sorry, I'm probably going to rant about that in the after party, which is coming up after the show. I might post a link sort of right towards the end of the show. It is going to be unlisted. So for members, you won't get a member notification. Well, actually you will. I'm going to post it as a members only post. So you'll get the link there. And our friends who are patrons will have also got the email with the link already. So you can join me for a little after party fun. Yes, thank you for joining me in my celebrations. I know it won't mean much to many apart from me, but hey, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, up next, we've got Joy Giver, which is our friend Ethan Bybee, and they've got a track here, Seizure Warning, Flashing Lights Are Present. So warning on this one here. The song is based on an album with a story to fight for the correct thing, and if you don't give it something in a fantasy way, if world domination by something familiar caused by someone unknown who's unfamiliar. The song is about a male in his 20s trying to do good things that are nice, but fear stops him until... And fun fact, music made in this song has AI-generated parts, then put into Logic Pro and Mixcraft 10. The video does the same with more effects for tweaks. Now, I know that I normally say we don't play AI-generated music. And if someone goes into Suno and puts a prompt in there and then sends me a song, no bueno. If someone uses AI parts, well, is that much different to using a voice sample or using a voice emulator or using automatic drums? I don't think so. So I love it. And when I listened to this one, it had a really big impact on me. So I thought I would let it go. I would give it a spin. So take a listen to this one. This is Joy Giver. Life is what you make it on your Music Live.
Take it easy, man. You can go and do it. I've been going through it. Feeling pretty stupid, yeah. But you can go and do it. It don't don't take a genius, baby, I mean it. Life is what you make it. Where is my life gonna go? Where is my life gonna go? Life is what you make. Take it easy, man. You can go and do it. I've been going through it. Feeling pretty stupid, yeah, but you can go and do it. It don't take a genius, baby, I mean it. Where is my life gonna go?
Yeah, cool stuff there indeed. Yeah, the lyric video is very, very cool. And yeah, I love the combination there, the real drop and bang. So yeah, like I say, I'm not trying to sort of justify things, but yeah, I think that that's how you do it, right? That's how you make it. And if you are honest about it, I did a whole show on the fact that my biggest problem with AI music and AI artists in general is when people are just like, oh, here's my artist and I made all this stuff. And you're like, no, you didn't. So rewarded for honesty there, our friend Ethan. Joy Giver, very cool, a very impactful track and a great video to boot. Alrighty, we will continue on with our next track from Paul O Farrell, and Paul submitted this one a few weeks ago, and at that point I was like, there's things going on in the world and I didn't really want to sort of focus in on those things, but it's too important to not actually play this track. And since it looks like things are continuing down that track, we're going to go with this. So missiles and drones are flying over my house in Bahrain as I write this song. This was a few weeks back for Paul. Warning sirens sound a dozen times a day. There's been fighting over the so-called Holy Land for thousands of years, but no land is holier than any other. We all walk on holy ground. And a trigger warning, the song contains audio of air raid sirens and mentions some things. So if you don't want to hear that, you can tune out for the next couple of minutes. But I wanted to play this because it's too important to not. This is Holy Ground from Paul O Farrell.
And the bombs rise up, and the bombs come down, and we wake all night listening for the sound. And when they fall on holy ground. And the bombs fall all around us, not a stone left on a stone, and there is no shelter to be found where once we had a home. And it doesn't really matter who was wrong and who was right when we cuddle all together in the cold and dark at night. And does it even bother you, you who give the go-ahead, that my child went out to play and got a bullet in the head? And the bombs go up, and the bombs come down. We're awake all night listening for the sound. And when they fall on holy ground. For all the land is holy, each and every grain of sand, whether trod on by a prophet or untouched since time began. And each and every person, every woman, child and man is an exquisite pivot on which turns the final plan. But your blinkered eyes are blinded and your heart can't understand that the spirit only fills us when we love our fellow man. and bombs go up and they come back down. We're awake all
Paul,
night.
probably the best thing that I've heard you produce. And I know I don't like to rank things because every piece of people's creative work is important. But yeah, that one, I did hear it and I did listen to it. And I know I said to you at the time, sent you an email and said, look, it's just for like, especially for YML 300 and just like with me still in YouTube jail for other reasons at that time, wasn't the time. But now it is the time, and we need to express these feelings and thoughts and opinions because they're too important to leave out. So thank you, Paul. Thanks for your patience being able to play that one eventually, but not immediately. All righty. Thank you for all being here. And yeah, like I say, I've got a smile on my face because when your team wins, it's a good thing. Look, I love sport. I love music. As I say, look, sport and music have sort of links, don't they? Because not every time you sit down to create music are you going to quote unquote win, but a lot of it's about the process, and a lot of it's about not knowing what'll happen. So the unknown of whether you're going to create an absolute banger or whether you're going to create something that is no bueno. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't, and that's actually okay. In fact, it's the fun part because you never actually know, and you also don't know what other people are going to think. So what you think is not great. So I love cricket. Many of you do not or would not because you'd find it very boring than a sport that takes 5 days to finish one game. I get that. But I also can't tolerate golf or tennis because I find them boring. But other people love them. What I'm saying is different strokes for different folks. We're all different. We all have different thoughts. We all have different emotions and feelings and opinions on things. As long as we are all like tolerant and as long as we all like get along and try not to fight and hate each other, I think that we're all in a good... Oh, who? Okay, thank you, Tremor Bear. I think the anti-penny singers were getting a little bored with my rant there and said, right, we're cutting off Johns. He's off. He's done. It is the anti-penultimate song. It's our third to last song, and it's a beauty. It comes to us from D. Yale, who is a wonderful creator, wonderful artist that we have heard on the show before. And they say, experience D. Yale's love of jazz through this sassy, jazzy groove. Enjoy. I like the sound of that. I'm in already. And you know what we always say? You know how we know that D. Yale is a great creator? Because look at that. Provided to YouTube by whom? DistroKid. Let's give it a spin.
I like it when the melody is smooth. The jazzy rhythm with the soulful vibe. The beat hits the bending me to move. Awakens my spirit so high. The stronger I can get with this tempo. Let my head out, not control the show. No rhyme or reason where I choose to go. Spellbound in music paradise. This arrangement sounds so very nice. Hit repeat, I think I'm mesmerized. The jazz is such a tune, I think I'm feeling. Can't get enough of your bluesy groove. Captivating song, why don't you stick around? Girl, I'm in love with you. I love you too. Falling into the jazz of it all. I like it when the melody is smooth. The jazzy rhythm with the soulful vibe. The beat hits the bending me to move. Awakens my spirit so high. Seducing strums of love we don't wanna leave. Your conversation's got you looking good with every beat. A little while goes the time we're dancing by the light, while the funky composition brings the heat. Oh, the jazz is such a tune, I think I'm feeling. Can't get enough of your bluesy groove. Captivating, so why don't you stick around? Girl,
Oh yeah, how rad is that? D Yale. If you haven't gone and checked out D Yale, do yourself a favor and go listen to the back catalogue. She's got some amazing tracks, and as our mate Thomas Christ would say, criminally undersubscribed for just an amazing artist, just bringing that jazz. If you are not nodding your head and bopping along to that, I don't know what to tell you, because that was super duper rad. Alrighty, it is time for our penultimate song. We have but 2 songs left in the show, but do not fret, because straight after this show we have the after party, the Your Music Live after party. I'll be telling you about what I've been up to in the last week and having a good old time with the members, with the patrons, and again, if you're not either of those, it's the one chance you're going to get to actually come along, because I'm going to dump there just while we get things sorted out and while we organise how things are going to work for the future. So you'll be able to come on across. So yeah, we're talking about my trip over to Melbourne. There I am, looking good. See, I can't talk too much about AI. I use AI for that. I don't do it for much except for the after party ones. So if you would like to join it, I'm going to post a very special link in the chat now, and you'll be able to come across to that one after the show. Members, you'll get a special members notification, and patrons have already got a patron notification. So come and chat with us. I let my hair down, metaphorically, and it all is good in the hood. All right, we ready to rock and roll? We are. We've got our penultimate tune here. It comes to us from Deuna. And Deuna say, this is a character theme from my Sonic fan album, In the Here and Now. And it's inspired by Eggman. One of the major points of the production of the song is that I used synth bass to fit better thematically with the character. It's called In the Here and Now. Deuna, our penultimate song. Have I done the wrong here? I trust our friend Mark. Did I get the wrong link? Did I do something incorrect there from Deuna? I could have. Maybe I did. Let me check. It looks good at this end. It looks okay. I'm not sure. I'm gonna rock it again. If I'm wrong, it's still pretty cool. Maybe I've done something wrong with the link, but we're just gonna play it for now. Let's give it a spin. rad is that? Deuna with a very cool track there. Our penultimate tune that we got to hear the intro to twice because John's is apparently a bit special. Yeah. I got worried because when one of my moderators says wrong link, it usually means that I'm playing the wrong track. It turned out that meant that I put the wrong link for the after party. I put that track that was in my clipboard into the chat. So my apologies for that one. But you just got to hear a little bit more Deuna. And that's cooler, right? Yeah. Very cool stuff there from Deuna. I hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. Very nicely done from Deuna. We have had a great time here. I hope you've had a great time. I certainly have. And if you did enjoy it, please hit the thumbs up button. Thumbs up because the sun's up. And don't forget to check out all the links to all the wonderful artists that we played down in the description. And do check out our wonderful friends here. DistroKid. If you want to release your music to the world, you got to check out DistroKid. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any and all DistroKid plans. So we have our final song here. It is from the Trendy Cuts. They say, "Hi Pete, this is the first song we've submitted to Your Music Live. We understand it may not resonate with everyone and that everyone has different beliefs. Music has long served as a way to connect, process experiences and express strong emotions, especially in challenging times. This piece is meant in that spirit. Thanks for supporting independent music and artists." And we're going to do that for you right here, right now. And a warning, like I said, we had sort of 3 songs that I gave you a pre-warning before, that if you're not into the politics, if you're not into things, that's cool. Scroll past, switch off. So goodbye from YML if that's something that you don't want to listen to. But for the rest of us, we're going to hang out and go out with this tune. It's a short tune. It's a fun tune. It should be taken in that spirit. So folks, please, this week, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. Keep creating, and I'll see you next time. This is a punk protest song called Peace Prize. I'll see you next time. Bye, folks.